Okay, happy 9th of July. I am just now filming and it's 12:30 because my training that was supposed to be from 9 to 10 was 9 to 11:30. So I just got home. I just got back. We got everything put in the car and now we're on our way. So it's going to take us like 2.5 hours to get to the hotel. We're going to drop our stuff off at the hotel and then we're going to go do a little hike. And then we're going to go explore the visitor center and the north entrance and then hang out. Then go get something to eat for dinner and go to the hotel. So that's it. That's today's plan right there. I'll check in with you later. Oh, I'm almost finished with, what am I reading? The Body Farm. So I will definitely talk about that later when I finish it and then start the next one. Okay, so I just finished The Body Farm. I read this. This was actually the first Patricia Cornwell novel, Case Scarpetta, that I read. And I'm pretty sure I read it back in college or at least closer to when it came out. My older cousin used to read all of them and she recommended it to me. And I read it and I remembered the part about going to visit the Body Farm and I remembered nothing else. So now that I know Kay a little bit more and I know her niece a little bit more, this one was a lot about the two of them. It almost had nothing to do with the murder. It certainly had nothing to do with like the overall kind of storyline that we've been following. But Kay made some decisions in this one that I do not like, I don't agree with, and I guess we're going to find out if she continues this direction or what, but I did not like it. Anyway, I am going to count this as another person that I know, like I did for 11/22/63, because the FBI guy in this is named Wesley, and that is my son's name. So I'm going to count that as my person that I know with that name. And then we'll just see what I count for the other ones. But the next one I'm reading is another detective novel, but this time it's an actual detective and not a medical examiner like Kay is. Also, I have a pimple, I guess, on my nose. It's annoying. Anyway, we're still driving. We have like 40 minutes till we get to the hotel to check in. So that's it. I'm gonna listen to the next book and keep reading. Okay, we're in our hotel. We have a little microwave and a little fridge, a desk. I love this little seating area over here. That looks like a comfy chair to do crochet in. So I've already put my crochet bag there next to it. And then we have the bed, the TV, and outside, which is the parking lot. there's a buffalo. That's as far as I can zoom in. So we have driven all the way down to the end of this scenic outcropping, scenic whatever it's called, scenic route. And now on our way back, the bison have decided to get out in the middle of the road, and the car that's in front of us is not willing to drive through them. So I think we're about to drive around, because I know when we lived in South Dakota that if you just drive, they will get out of the way. So I think that's what we're going to try. Okay, they're not even in the road. I guess that car was just looking at them and enjoying the view. But there they are, right here beside us. Hi.
There's a calf right
Hi.
there.
Oh, yeah, there's a baby one. Oh, there's a baby one about to go, and let him cross. There's a baby laying right there. Oh, somebody's peeing. Don't look at that. Hi. You're gigantic. Okay, they're not going to cross. See, when they see you, they stop. Look at the baby. I love them. Okay, but that is the end of our drive around the north unit of Teddy Roosevelt National Park. It was a lot of fun, and now we're going to dinner, and then we're going back to the hotel. Okay, we're getting drinks and snacks for tomorrow, and I just had a flashback to my youth. If you guys drank Clearly Canadian, I need to know about it. Okay, so yes, this is my laptop in the hotel room, and I am about to read some of my Arrows of the Queen. This is the only physical book that I brought with me, and I'm over halfway done, and I need to read, let's see if you can see it, an hour and 18 minutes, because I have not read the last 2.5 days or something like that. So I'm definitely not going to read that much, because then it's going to be bedtime, but I'm going to read some. And then tomorrow I can talk about this book, Arrows of the Queen, and I can talk about An Eye for an Eye. Although I haven't read very much of it, I'll read more of it before I go to bed. So I am going to end this one right here. We had a great first half day here in the national park. We're not actually in the national park. We're staying in a place called Watford City. So it's just north of the park, or near the north entrance. And there's a north unit and a south unit for the park. And we're going to spend tomorrow in the south unit and do as many hikes as we can do before I get too hot and start complaining about the heat, and then we have to leave. But The views today were beautiful, and we got to see a lot of bison. I felt like we were back in South Dakota at Custer State Park has a lot of that, and then the Badlands National Park also in South Dakota has a lot of the same like views as Teddy Roosevelt. The same kind of, I almost said architecture, but the same kind of geological formations and everything. They seem to be the same in both places. So anyway, that was half of our first day. And then we will check in tomorrow. Tomorrow is our anniversary. So I have a whole list of questions, and we're going to spend the day answering the questions. There's only like 14 or 15 of them that are specifically about our life. And then there are a few that are in general about our wedding, which I thought would be fun to go back and look at. I wanted to bring our wedding book with us so that we could look through it and I could show you it, but I forgot it. And we did look through it with the kids a couple last month. So it's not been that long ago. And I'll show you guys part of it when we get home if you want me to. So that's it. I can't wait for you guys to see the video that's coming out tomorrow to see what questions you guys have for us. And that's it. We're just going to explore tomorrow and hike and just enjoy being outside. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.